And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. Damian Lillard out there with Thompson. Then there's Horford. And there's Mohamed Bamba. And it's Dort in at the 3. And for the Sonics, Adebayo is out there with Mobley. Then it's Porter. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Rose in at the point. So many teams, Greg, look to run these days. It's refreshing, isn't it, to see a battle between half-court offenses?
And to excel at that. You have to be extremely tactical, minimize turnovers, and execution is key.
So the Sonics win the tip. Thompson against Booker. That one falls. Booker's got the first points on the scoreboard for Seattle.
Now this takes talent. Booker adjusting his shot to compensate for the contact.
Out of bounds. Seattle will take possession. Tries it from the top of the key. Horford with the rebound. Here are the Bobcats with the ball. This game against Seattle is the first time they've met this year.
And in their 2 matchups last season, they came up empty both times. Not really too shocking when you see how they fared overall.
And it's Seattle with the ball, following the score by Charlotte. Lillard looking around. If it counts.
Yeah, Lillard is fearless, able to take that hit and calmly knock one down and one.
And now a veteran in the NBA. You get the feeling every season is important to Dame Lillard.
Yeah, but I get the feeling, Greg, that it's just not enough. These individual accolades and these high-scoring season. Dame Lillard wants to play in competitive basketball late into June. So it's going to be about championships for him moving forward. I love Lillard because he loves the game, and this is a guy who just wants to be out there. He wants the ball in the hands, and he tries not to get caught up in all the drama that happens around the game. It's 100% focused on it.
Thompson passes to Dort. Porter pulls it in.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Rose. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game.
And how about the clever move by Rose? He somehow manages to get around the contact and finish.
Horford, no luck.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Loads it up there for Mobley. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, on top of just flat-out scoring, Booker can really pick apart defenses.
Bamba kicks to Thompson. Over Booker. Again, the miss by the Bobcats. The Supersonics have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Here's Rose. Bamba with the block.
The main weapon in Bamba's attack, the slender long arms he possesses, helps him block lots of shots.
Hits it from three-point range. Lillard's got 6.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Rose. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And that play takes talent. D-Rose taking it up strong, knows he's drawing contact, and makes the proper adjustment.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And so Lillard will bring it up for Charlotte. They trail by 1. Bamba passes to Dort. Banked in off the glass.
And Dort has a nose for the bucket.
The Supersonics have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Booker the pass to Porter. A three-pointer, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Three-pointer, Lillard. It's hauled in by the Sonics. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
They shot the lights out from deep and really stretched out the defense in that one.
Yep, made the defense work extremely hard and did a nice job of getting any advantage they could against a team that shot it well.
Here's Horford following the score by Derrick Rose. Bamba's shot is off.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
That's tipped. Rose against Lillard. Bamba with the block. Thompson surveying the floor. And Lillard kicks to Horford. And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Charlotte making some changes. Wara checked in, and it's Grant in for Dort. Now here's Booker. He had 31 points in the win against Brooklyn.
Booker does not lack confidence when it comes to his ball handling. Wow, sensational there.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Lillard.
2 minutes.
And he gets it to go. Lillard's got 8 points. For Seattle, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Booker against Thompson. Booker the pass to Adebayo. He gets that one.
And that's just one of the moves that Bam has in his arsenal.
Pass to Worrell. Charlotte moving the ball around. Bamba dishes to Lillard. The pass to Worrell. Lock at 6. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. It's a tie ball game.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Porter uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Bamba passes to Lillard. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. 10 points for him.
And Damian Lillard will go right through you.
Pass to Adebayo. Back to Rose. Shoots over Lillard. Rose, no good.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
The Supersonics have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Here's Adebayo. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
It's all tied in Seattle. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, guys, what do you think about what we've seen so far from the Supersonics?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
You don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Charlotte shooting well, 50% from the floor. Mobley is out there with Adebayo. Then it's Rose, then it's Porter, and it's Booker in at the shooting guard position. They're the group for Seattle starting the second.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And when Rose goes on the attack, he stays on the attack, fights his way through the contact.
In the corner, Bamba with it. Three-pointer, Lillard. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Porter. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
This guy could do a lot of things offensively on the court. Porter with a nice soft touch there.
Back to Dort. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Good work there as it goes. Mora's got it all tied up now for the Bobcats.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Booker finds Rose. Floats it up to Adebayo.
That time Bam just shifted the D over and found a bucket all by himself.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Charlotte. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. That puts them squarely in the middle of this 5-game road trip. Here's Nwora, covered by Mobley. Nwora can't get it to go.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
And Derrick Rose certainly equipped athletically to punish teams in the paint.
Charlotte calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Al Horford, he's checked in for the Bobcats. Jones comes in for Damian Lillard. Here's Grant. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
Really as good as any passing big that we have in the NBA. Horford is a guy who can run an offense as a big.
And it's Rose penetrating, and it's sent back by Horford, and he gets it back. Outside, Dort. And Greg, when we get to the playoffs, how important are adjustments over the course of a series?
That's what it's all about. I mean, that chess match and the ability to find a plan B. And Kevin, over a 7-game series, you've got to be able to adjust and adapt.
Rose scanning the floor. Pass to Adebayo. Steps back and fires.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
No good from Grant. The Supersonics have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Rose passes to Adebayo. Dort against Porter. Outside, Jones. Grant gets a wide-open look. Nailed from three-point land.
And that's something Grant has worked on, capitalizing off the catch.
Booker against Grant to end the run. Here's Adebayo. Right through the D for the layup. Adebayo's got 8 points.
Well, he made some kind of adjustment to his game after a poor first half. He's been impressive shooting the ball during the second.
And the Bobcats call time here.
It's T-shirt bonanza. Make some noise.
For the Sonics, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. A.J. Griffin comes in for Michael Porter. And Dick subbed in for Rose. Here's Jones. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. The Supersonics have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Booker, good.
Yeah, a good contest, but if Booker has his eyes on the rim before you get there on the closeout, chances are he's going to score.
To the middle, and Adebayo sends it back.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And Booker kicks the ball. They get it back. Adebayo with the bucket.
And Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Jones looking for an opening. Dort passes to Horford and stolen by Bull. Here's Griffin. Goes back up. And Bull with the lay-in. Bull's got the lead up to 6 now for Seattle.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Jones the pass to Grant. To stop the run. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Dick with it. Passes it to Griffin. The tray. And the last second attempt doesn't fall.
You get Dort in a wrestling match, he's going to win.
The Charlotte team, 32.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Checking out Seattle. Kenny, give us your take.
It's great to see a team going inside, challenging the defense in the paint. You don't see that mentality as often in today's game. So much is perimeter. Guys want to stay on the outside. They don't want to get sweat equity.
And that'll about do it as we...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. We've got Thompson. Horford is out there with Mohamed Bamba. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Grant in at the small forward position.
And the defense just all over Bam, but he hangs tough.
For Seattle, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
That's a 2 from Lillard, and it's Mohamed Bamba with the foul. That's his third foul of the game. Dort, he's checked in for Charlotte.
Bobcat substitution. Lugens Dort.
Seattle leading by 6. Here's Rose. To the paint. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Rose. Rose has got 3 assists tonight.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Thompson in the corner. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Thompson's got his second bucket tonight.
And Lillard right now at that point guard position has total control of the offense.
Mobley finds Porter. Back to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Down low, here's Dort, and the shot goes in. Dort's got 6 points.
You know, Dort's the kind of guy who plays like a fighter out there. Just because someone's in his way doesn't mean he's going to back down.
Charlotte trails by 6. Here's Thompson. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. It goes on Devin Booker.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That free throw good from Thompson.
And Thompson is one of the best pure athletes to come into the league in quite some time. He's fast, and boy, can he fly.
Adebayo passes to Rose. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 13.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Bamba inside. He's guarded by Adebayo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dort misses.
That was some very intimidating, aggressive defense that really helped alter that shot.
Adebayo kicks to Rose. Trying to get open is Adebayo. Rose can't hit.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Charlotte shooting their third free throw shot of the game. A 2-point game. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for them. And the first time out of the game called for Seattle.
Fans, your Seattle answer. What do you say, fans? Let's hear it.
Already scheduled. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You look at the Supersonics. Right now they've acquired the second-best record in the conference.
And I think for Seattle, they had plenty of doubters before the season started, but I can't imagine there's anybody out there that's taking them lightly anymore.
Well, how could you? They're a team that's actually feared at this point, and that is legit. They go into every single game, no matter who's the opponent, and they expect to win.
And Rose playing a big role offensively. He's got to be a focal point of your defensive scouting report. No doubt he can hurt you.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And Adebayo throws it down.
And Bam with great hands there to leap up and time that one.
Now Lillard. He's got 18. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Sonics. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Good on the bucket. And now a 6-point Seattle lead.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Thompson outside. That shot missing. Good D by Booker.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up. It's going to be Mobley shooting. That one on Horford. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Supersonics.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
We probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and the willingness to do that has paid off.
Rose passes to Dick.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
No good from outside. Charlotte trails by 6. Lillard right side. And it's Martin missing.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Lillard. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Outside Rose. Shot clock at 6. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Damian Lillard.
And Rose, a fighter, someone who challenges defenders inside and attracts their attention.
The first one falls. And Seattle making a change here. Bowles checked in. And the Bobcats making a change here as well. Jones is checked in. That one is no good.
And you got to love watching Rose play the game. His intense style can be infectious out there, and I think it really does elevate his teammates.
Back to Martin. From past the arc. Sinks the triple.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Bull, that's good.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Here's Nwora. Bull covering, and they pick up 2. Nwora's got his 3rd bucket of the night. The Supersonics have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists now in this one. Rose passes to Adebayo. Blanketed by the D, who fights to the rim for the layup. Adebayo's got 8 points in the quarter. What a performance for Derrick Rose. He has been the story for Seattle. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. We've got Devin Booker, Griffin out there at Bowl, and it's Stevens in at the 4. That's the lineup in the game for Seattle. Kept alive, Bowl, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. And the Sonics lead by 3.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Thompson, makes good on the step-back jumper.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
They're just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Charlotte's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game.
Trust me, defense wants to keep Grant out of the paint, and he wants to get in there. That's why.
Booker the pass to Bull. He kicks to Griffin. From 13, Bull can't hit.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Here's Griffin, and Thompson sends it back. He dishes it to Jones. The pass to Nwora. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
3 points.
Nwora's got the lead up to 4 now for the Bobcats. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Charlotte.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area. Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for the Bobcats. Damian Lillard comes in for Trey Jones. Booker with it. Lillard picks him up. And Booker kicks the Bull. Knocks down the 3 ball. Bull's got 9 points here in the second half.
And the big fella knows how to score the basketball. Bull's understanding of when to look for his next level.
Bamba dishes to Thompson. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Thompson's got 4 this quarter.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Here's Champagnie. The shot comes out. Good D by Thompson. Booker against Lillard. To the inside. Here's Thompson. Bamba trying to break free. Thompson misses. For Seattle, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
And Booker just with a great job refusing to let the defense slow him down.
When you talk about explosive scoring, wow, Devin Booker, Brent, one of the most explosive players of all time.
So awesome to watch him when he gets rolling, Kevin, and that can happen in like 3 seconds. He's got such a great flow and control of what he can do offensively.
Free throw good, Booker.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Bamba finds Thompson. There's the drive. Here's Horford. Bowl covering. Thompson outside. Three-pointer, Lillard. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Griffin. Three-pointer. And Horford pulls it down. Charlotte in the lead. Thompson outside. To the middle. 6 feet out. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
And that's why Horford makes the big bucks. But don't they all? He knows how to deliver a huge shot in the clutch.
Time called here. The Sonics decide to talk it over. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
They got to be using this timeout to think about a personnel change or a game plan change to try to slow him down.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Damian Lillard.
And, guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let-up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, during the last break, here's what Mark Dagnall was telling his team. Now it's a close one, so Coach asked his team to keep their focus. He said this game's going to come down to mistakes. If we play clean, we'll win. Great game tonight. Let's see how it winds up, guys.
Thank you, David.
And Porter stepping up wants to take that shot.
Dort with the ball. Now defended by Adebayo. Rose against Lillard. And there's Derrick Rose on the assist from Booker. And now just a 1-point Bobcat lead. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
1:31 left to play in the final quarter. Lillard against Rose. And Lillard kicks to Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. For Booker, again, the Bobcats score.
And Thompson letting his athleticism take over there as he was bumped.
Booker looking around. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
This guy wants those kind of shots. That's Devin Booker. Wow.
Lillard against Rose. Good.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Inside. Yes!
And that's the kind of play you put on repeat. Just go back to Booker in the pick and roll.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
And it's Lillard missing.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Booker. It's good!
And that was so clutch. I mean, they're in front by the slimmest of margins, in need of a stop right here.
Charlotte calls timeout. They trail by 1. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
Sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Off target from downtown. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now. Again and again, they're not in the penalty yet.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Time called here. The Sonics decide to talk it over. They're up by 1.
Supersonics.
7 seconds left in the fourth. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Bobcats foul. Paolo Thompson. First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Seattle, Devin Booker. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
Booker's so relaxed under pressure, and this is who the team wants at the free throw line in these moments.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, important there to have the 3-point lead because only a 3 can tie it up now.
And the Bobcats call time here. They're trailing by 3. 6 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
As good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
So a close game sees Seattle taking this one. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.